So today's video is going to be about the best and worst luxury purchases that I made this year. Let's get into it. Hey guys, my name is Haley. If you're new to my channel, I'm the founder of Minimal Style Club, where we talk about style tips, fashion history, luxury handbags, clothing, shoes, how-to videos, luxury unboxings. So if you like any of those things, please consider subscribing down below and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. All right, let's get into the video. So we're just gonna start off with the worst purchase that I made this year. And I may have also made this in December of 2021, so it might technically be like last year / this year, but let's show you. They are the Givenchy stud boots, and I just really don't like them. The first reason being that I bought these pre-owned from The RealReal, so I didn't get to try them on in person. And the shaft height of the boot just cuts my leg off at a really weird place, and it almost makes my legs look shorter than they already are, and they just don't look good on me. I've also tried styling them, not just with jeans, but also with like skirts and tights, and I think that does look a little bit better. And I do like how people have styled these in the past with opening these top two buckles up and like loosening them up a little bit, and it kind of makes it more slouchy or just like a more relaxed vibe. So that looked a little better, but they're just not my style. Second being, like I said, they're just not really my style. So I feel like these were a big trend back in like early 2000s with bloggers, like, I don't know, maybe even like just like 6 years ago, 5 years ago. And while I still think that they're really cool and edgy, every single time I put them on, they just don't make me feel like my outfit is made. They make me feel like it's just not my true style. So that's the second reason. The third reason is that I've only worn these twice and they've been creasing pretty easily. I feel like that's normal wear for real leather. As you can see, they've just kind of creased, I feel like, a little bit too much than I would have expected. So I feel like the leather, while it's beautifully made, super soft, great construction, I just feel like the longer that you wear them, the more worn in they're gonna look, and kind of not in a good way. Okay, second worst item that I purchased this year would have to be these Dior Slingback flats. So first reason is because I feel like I purchased these when I was going into the office more, and my style was a little bit more refined and polished and not as like relaxed as it is now. And they are a perfect office flat. They're comfortable, so I love them for that, but my style's just kind of changed a little bit. And while I still think that they're really minimal and cute and would look great with jeans if you dress them down, I feel like there's something about them that it's just not really me anymore either. So that's the first reason. Second reason I don't really wear these anymore is because my dog chewed the tip of this shoe. So as you can see, there's chew marks in there from when he was a puppy. That was my bad. Left the closet door open. He went crazy. So haven't really worn these since then. You can't really notice, but I just know it's there and it bothers me. So that's the second reason. I feel like I really only have those two reasons. Other than that, they're super comfortable. I really do like the Dior Slingback strap, but again, I just feel like they're kind of not my style. So I will also be selling these, but I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this fixed first. If it can't be fixed, might just have to get rid of them. But they do fit true to size if you are interested in purchasing these. I also bought these pre-owned, and I think also from The RealReal, and they were in great condition when I got them. They're a little worn on the bottom now, and the tips probably need some repairing, but other than that, they're a great flat. It's just not really my style. The last worst purchase, which I don't really think it's like a bad purchase. I feel like I just kind of messed up, bought these online, and after spending about like a month with them, wearing them, it's not that I don't like them. I still think that they're cool, but I just feel like they're hitting my face shape weird. And it's these Bottega Veneta sunglasses, and they have a gold metal frame, and then they have like a green brown lens. And I think that they're really cool because they do have like the signature Bottega Veneta triangle logo here on each side. And there's a couple reasons why I don't love them. So first being is because they are more, and I wanted a cat eye shape, but they are pretty triangles. So as you can see, they come down here pretty far. So when I put them on my face, they're just like a little too far down. Other reason is because I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with the back of the glasses here. So I feel like they are practical because this is more of like a plasticky, not rubber, but like a soft plasticky material, and they do hold onto your head better. So I will say, like, for functionality, it makes sense, but for the design purposes, I just don't like it. I mean, you can't see it when you're wearing them, but I just think it cheapens the glasses, and considering these are about, I think, $450, and I did get them on sale on Farfetch, but I just think it kind of cheapens it. I do have my eye on this YSL pair that I think would look a lot cuter, and they just look a tad bit smaller, which might fit my face shape a little bit better. So not the worst purchase, but they just didn't end up working out. Let's get into the best purchases that I think that I made this year. We're gonna start off with this Celine Belt. I was in the market for a new belt because I had been wearing the Gucci monogram, like the smaller monogram black and gold belt for years, and I'm not a huge monogram person, so I feel like it was outdated, needed something new, and I didn't want something that had like a giant logo. So I'd also seen a Celine Triumph logo belt, and while I liked it, I've been seeing it everywhere. Again, it reminded me of the Gucci monogram belt. It was like too logo-y, too monogrammy. So I wanted to get something that was a little more understated, less noticeable, less flashy. So I got this Celine belt, and it is in like a thinner style, and I love how it's kind of like a Western style belt. And then you still have the signature Celine Triumph logo here as well, which I think is really cute, but it's tiny, so it's not really in your face, like screaming that it's a logo. So I liked that detailing. And you can see that it has like the Celine stamp on the inside. And overall, it's really good quality leather. I love this one. I would recommend purchasing this one over, the other Celine logo belt that we've been seeing everywhere. I also would recommend this Kate belt that looks similar and it doesn't have any logoing on it, and their quality is really great as well. And then I also love the Hermes Kelly belt. I think it's beautiful, and if you guys didn't know, it's also adjustable. So it's one size fits all, but you can adjust it to kind of fit around your waist or when you're wearing jeans a little bit lower. So I love that one. That's probably the next belt I'm gonna be buying. Next best purchase that I made this year are these Gianvito Rossi black lug boots, or Chelsea style boots. I love these. Again, after the Givenchy ones didn't work out, I wanted something kind of in a similar shape, but a little bit more durable. And I think these are beautiful. The leather is so soft, and they don't hit on my leg at a weird point. The shaft height of the boot is definitely taller, and they're super comfortable. And they also have the rubber on the bottom, which super durable. I've worn these in the rain, nothing crazy like a big rainstorm, but if it's like sprinkling out, I weather protected these, so I think they're kind of great for that too. Obviously I don't want to mess them up, but I'm not afraid to wear them. And the leather is creasing, as you can see on the toe already, but that's to be expected. This type of boot worn in is a little bit different than like the Givenchy ones worn in. I don't know why, but I just feel like it looks okay. But yeah, overall, super comfortable. I wore these in the city for, I think, like 9 hours walking around all day. And the only time that they started to hurt was towards the end because I wore ankle socks, which obviously like kept falling and were hitting really low. So if you wear more of like a crew sock or like a taller sock, I think that they'll be super comfortable. And I would say, so I am a size 7. These are a size 7. They fit super comfortably. They are a little snug up here. So I will say, like, if you are opting for like a thicker sock in the winter, you maybe want to do half a size up. I'm not sure if they do half sizes in these, but if they did, I would probably opt for like a 7.5. If you're somewhere that like you live in a really cold climate and you're going to be wearing super thick socks all the time with them. If not, just a normal sock, definitely take your regular size. But I love these, would definitely recommend. Next is gonna be this Goyard Tote Bag. So I purchased this off of Fashion File, I believe, and so it was pre-owned, but it was in great condition, and I believe that this is the PM size. I will have to double check, and I'll put all the specs in the description box too, just to make sure, but I wanted something that wasn't, giant, but that could easily fit my laptops and like notebook and a water bottle and all those things while I was still going to the office as well. And I love that it has, you know, the canvas inside. I think that it is thin, but it's super durable. I have used this bag, like I said, to the office. I've even carried like 2 laptops really weighted down. I've stuffed everything, like all my makeup bags and travel stuff when I'm going on airplanes. So I think that it has definitely held up really well. And I also wanted something that wasn't gonna be like super plain, but also not crazy. And like I said, I just really don't like monogram stuff, like the Louis Vuitton Never Full bag. I just don't like that. But the Goyard print, there's something about it, and I think it's just beautiful. I also really love the Goyard passport holder and the card holder. I think that those are really cool. And then I love that it also comes with its own like little pochette that usually you can attach to the bag with this strap. I actually just keep it separated because I sometimes like to grab this and like run into the grocery store, and it can fit like my card and my keys and like even a chapstick in here, and I don't have to bring in the whole bag. So I like this. Sometimes I'll put like my cash in here and put it in my bag. It even has this pocket in the back. So I think that this bag is really good for everyday use and like especially going into an office. So I've also seen people use the larger GM size as a diaper bag. So if you're a parent, I think that this is perfect because it is so durable. The only thing you have to be careful about is because the canvas is a lighter color on the inside. I've definitely gotten some stains in here already. I threw a couple pens and I have some pen marks in it, which sucks. But if you're more careful with your bag and you're not throwing pens in there, you don't really have anything to worry about. Next, another pair of shoes. I feel like I bought a lot of shoes this year for some reason. Don't know why, but I clearly just needed like a refresh of my shoes. These ones are a little crazy, but I love them. They are the Amina Muaddi Gilda sandals or Gilda heels in this like bright pink fuchsia color, which we all know this like Valentino pink was the color of the year. Everyone was wearing this and I still think it's beautiful. I have definitely worn these. You can see that like the satin or the silk is getting, you know, my toe shape in it. It's getting worn. The bottoms are pretty worn, but I have to say these are the most comfortable heels I've ever owned. I have pretty wide feet, so it's always hard for me to find a heel that's comfortable, but I feel like even though the width of the shoe is still pretty narrow, this, like the base part is wider, and then this heel shape, like the construction that she does, and I know like some people may be kind of over this heel shape, and we've been seeing it a lot, like every celebrity was wearing these heels. I feel like I will keep purchasing this again and again because it gives you more stability when you're walking versus a traditional stiletto, and it's the most comfortable thing. I wore these all night out when I went out for my birthday in the city, and they were just so comfortable. I didn't have any problems, no blisters, nothing. Second thing is I love that this style also has this ankle strap, and I feel like it just makes you feel a little bit more secure when you're wearing them, and they're super comfortable. Sorry, my dog came to say hi. Say hi. This is Basil. He's a mini cream dachshund and I love him more than myself. Okay, you have to go down now, but hang on. Go this way. I have a few more pair of her heels on my wish list. I'll flash them up here. I love these mule type in like black suede. They've been really hard to find. I have only found them in black leather so far. I found like a couple on pre-owned websites, but none in my size. So I love those. I also would opt for these in black as well. And she's starting to make more that do not have like this triangle heel, but I feel like I would just opt for her triangle heel ones because I know that they are just so comfortable to walk in. If you've been looking at any of her heels and you're wondering like if you should splurge on them, 100% yes. I would buy these again and again. The best purchase that I've made this year are my Chanel loafers. If you guys missed it, I just unboxed these in my last video as a part of what I purchased during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I got these from Sourcing Service, and you can go to that video to learn all about that process, but I love them. They are so comfortable, probably the softest leather I've ever owned in anything, and they fit perfectly. They are a size 38. If you are looking at these, definitely do one full size up on these. they are perfect. I really wanted a loafer that had a back on it because I just haven't owned any that have a full back. I have like the slip-on loafers, so I love these. Feel like I don't need to say much. They are just absolutely beautiful, and I'm gonna have these for forever. All right, so that has been the best and worst luxury purchases that I've made this year. Let me know if you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button down below and make sure to subscribe. And if you also want more style inspo and style tips, make sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Minimal Style Club. See you guys next time.